Hello, hello, hello. I am Angel Pivawar, and I am a Ruby executive manager with Bomb Party. I have been doing Bomb Party since November of 2021, and I started on Facebook, and then I also created an Instagram account and went live there. Had some sales, okay, but not a ton yet. When you're first starting out, it can be a little rough, to be honest with you. And but I mean, I was doing okay on Facebook. Instagram, I didn't make any sales from, but that doesn't mean it's not possible. Maybe it's just, I didn't spend enough time growing that part of my business. But then I started on TikTok in 2022 of January, and that just made my business boom, boom, because that reaches everybody across the whole world, okay? Right now, Bomb Party only sells to only U.S. residents, okay? We are expanding at the end of 2022. We're trying to get into Canada. And then after that, we do want to go global. So it's still a small business. It's only been in business for, in December, it'll be 6 years. Okay. It was created by two sisters in their, at their kitchen table in Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, and Lillian and Bella. And Lillian is really the chief of everything. Okay. So she is the designer of the jewelry. She comes up with the concepts, the ideas, she is very active in the creation of making this gorgeous jewelry that I am so privileged to sell. So I haven't even been doing this for a whole year, and I'm making a very good income from home. During COVID, we all struggled. All of us struggled. Some people couldn't work, or laid off because of COVID. Working in a restaurant, restaurants closed down. Fast foods closed down for a time there. So many employers were, sending their employees home to work from home for those kinds of businesses that they could do that, remotely. I unfortunately had a business where it was retail. So I sell vintage and antique items in reseller malls. And I had 3 locations, and every single one of them shut down for 4 months. I had no income coming in, made it very difficult for me, okay, to be able to sustain our finances. So what I did is I started looking into some work from home programs, and most of them are MLMs. And I always had, a dirty taste in my mouth about them, because I remember when, I was like 19, and I think I tried to sell Amway, and that was a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme, and pyramid schemes do not work. Okay. When you have to buy so much product a month and you have to sign people up to make money or sell product to make money, and you have to keep up so much volume in order to keep your discount and to keep being a reseller of it. It's very challenging. And there are some MLMs out there that are very, I've done healthcare, I've done nutrition, I've done diet and weight loss, I've done exercise, MLMs, I've done Tupperware, Pampered Chef. There is a lot of MLMs out there. I've also done some jewelry with Stella and Dot, and one thing I will say is that sometimes price point is a big deal when everybody is struggling financially. You want to be able to have a product that people are going to want, and concept that they're going to want, and an idea that they're going to want. And so what we do is we do surprise jewelry reveals. They start at $19.95 a piece, and they are absolutely stunning. They're all the jewelry is made right here in the US of A. Our corporate is out of Montgomery, Alabama, and I actually am from Oregon. I'm from St. Helens, Oregon, which we call Halloween Town. In October, we celebrate Halloween the whole month, okay? We dress up, we celebrate it, we have fun. But anyways, not to get off topic, but what I'm saying is you can do this from anywhere. I've literally done this from, being at the beach fishing for the weekend and being able to go live in the evening, or go to my mom's and help my mom out with, when my dad who had dementia, Alzheimer's, he passed away a couple weeks ago. But he had Alzheimer's, and so she needed a lot of help with him, because he was bedridden and he couldn't feed himself and he couldn't, go to the bathroom on his own, stuff like that. So, I just would go to her house. I would do the night shift. I'd fizz and be awake and take care of him, and, just I'd just say, hey guys, I got to feed dad real quick. I got him some pain meds, just give me a sec. So it gave me the flexibility. Plus, on top of it, okay, guys, so I still have my retail business, so I still do that. But I am actually, because I'm doing so well with the Bomb Party business and doing so well, I am going to be closing my retail business out because it's a lot of work and gas prices are insane, okay? And retail rent space is insane, okay? Bomb Party, I just do it out of my house. There's no overhead. It's amazing, okay? And it takes very little space to do this business out of. You can do this business out of a corner in your room, of your bedroom or anywhere, or your dining room or your front room. You don't have to have all you want to do is have something decent in your background, not have it be messy or cluttered. You want to, not look like you just got out of bed to do it. You want to look like you put a little bit of effort into it, right? So, and the great thing is I've made so many amazing people that I've become so close with that are my customers, or who started out as my customers but are now my friends, and long-term friends, I will say, and so even during COVID, when, everybody was isolated, I still was able to have friendships that I wasn't able to have in real life, in person. So that was a blessing too, because I am a social butterfly and I do like to socialize with other people. And that really depressed me, not being able to have that ability to socialize with other adult people. And on top of it, I am raising a special needs grandson. I've been raising him since he was 3 months old. He is autistic, and he is just considered disabled, and he's nonverbal speaking, okay? So my husband and I, we take care of him on top of my retail business, on top of doing my Bomb Party business, and I'm just very grateful to Bomb Party. It's really like, my self-confidence is so much better than it used to be. I feel blessed that I'm making the income from home that I've always wanted to be able to make. And I work hard. Don't get me wrong. I do work hard. It doesn't come just handed to you on a silver platter. You got to work for it. The more you work for it, the more you can receive and earn. The more hours and dedication you put into it, and, being creative and fun and energized, all those things contribute to your success, okay? This business isn't for everybody, and I will say that, okay? Some people don't want to work hard. Some people, they see what we do and they think, oh, that's easy, I can do that, right? Or some people see it and they're like, oh, I think I can do it, but I don't know if I can do the live stuff, okay? It will hurt you to not be able to go live. So if you have a lot of fear of going live, what I will say is when I first went live on Facebook, I was super nervous. I was sweating. I was clammy. My heart rate was pounding. And then I got used to Facebook and I was like, oh, this is so easy. Okay. And then TikTok. Okay. And then you see all these hundreds of people coming into your live and you're like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so nervous. Look at all these people. They're just staring at me, but you can't see them. Okay. And then you start building relationships and talking to them and you realize, oh, this isn't so bad. I'm like, oh, I'm really enjoying this, okay? Of course, there's still bad people out there. There always is going to be. There's no way around it, okay? But you can block them out. Block them, be done with them, and move on. Do not let them get to you. At first it got to me a lot, bad. I mean, to the point where I would cry, okay? Because they were brutal, okay? People can be brutally mean, okay? For no reason other than that they're bored. And they're just being mean to be mean. I don't understand that. I'd have no idea why anybody would have enough time on their hands to be mean to other people. So I think it takes effort to be mean to people. It doesn't take any effort for me to be nice and smile and be happy and say, hello, how are you today? I mean, come on, that doesn't take any effort. But to actively come at people, I just don't understand that at all. So, anyways, what I'm saying is, with Bomb Party, I did a lot of MLMs, didn't make any money, or I made very little money, to be honest with you. I did probably 20 different businesses, over a 3-year period. Okay. I will say this one has been the most rewarding. This one has been the most mind-blowing to me, of how much money I'm making each week. I get a bonus on the 15th of each month, and that is amazing, for, depending on what I do, how much I sell. You don't have to sign people up to make money like you do with some MLMs, which is it's great. We do have policies and procedures that, we have to be professional. There's certain rules. We can't, sell other jewelry companies. We can't sell bath bombs. We can't give away bath bombs. We can't give away other companies' jewelries as gifts, for purchase and stuff like that. It's all completely about the surprise. Okay. It's called Surprise and Delight. Okay. And it's surprise jewel reveals, basically. So what it is I will explain a little bit of what you can expect. So, like, for instance, this is a box, okay? This is a Bomb Party box. This has a necklace in it. It is completely sealed with plastic, okay? I have no clue what is in it. Once somebody buys this for $19.95, you don't know what's inside. It could be a solid sterling silver chain with a gorgeous pendant. It could be a $1,500 necklace. It could be a $1,000 necklace, $750 necklace, $500 necklace, or a $100 necklace. You just don't know. So they buy it for $19.95. It's guaranteed to be valued at more than that and have a suggested retail value of anywhere from $25, which I haven't seen before, up to $1,500, okay? And see, they even have a double seal on it. So once you get the plastic off, you have to take this seal off to open the box, okay? So even I don't know what's in these. We're not allowed to shake them to see if they're heavy. We're not allowed to weigh them. Everything is a surprise. So you buy it for $19.95. What is inside is a surprise, okay? And it is so much fun. We have so much fun doing this, okay? It is a blast. So anyways, I know I keep saying anyways, on top of that, so forgive me. But I do love this business. I am making a substantial income from it. And I'm going to create this YouTube video to get information out there about Bomb Party. And if you ever have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me via email, and I'm happy to get with you, or leave a comment here and I'll see your comment and I'll be able to know that you have some questions, okay? Thank you so much. Like I said, my name is Angel Pivawar. I am a Bomb Party Ruby executive manager, and I do surprise reveals of jewelry, and I absolutely love what I'm doing, and I'm going to do this forever. I'm so passionate about what I do. This company is new. It's only been in business for 6 years. Opportunities are humongous right now. As they're growing, they've grown significantly over this last year, because since January, they have grown significantly. Probably doubled their number of reps. But what I will tell you is this kind of business isn't cut out for everybody. You have to have willpower to go, not stop. And you have to be willing to do hard things, okay? Things, and come out of your comfort zone, okay? So like the first time I went live on TikTok, my heart was pacing, I was sweating, I was turning bright red from nerves. And I literally was like, hit the live button. I was terrified of hitting that live button. But I'll tell you what, once I did, and I started showing the jewelry and talking about the jewelry, it calmed me down. And then as people started chatting with me and being nice, and that calmed me down. And so even if you're terrified of going live like I was, you can still do it too, okay? You can build your confidence, but you have to be willing to try it. You have to be willing to do it. Now, what I will say is that, in an MLM, any kind of MLM business, especially ours, 1 in 10 people is going to make it. That's going to actually do the work and, make the changes they need to make. Take coaching advice. Take, continuously trying to grow your business, trying to get new viewers, trying to get new customers. It takes work to do that. And so if you're just expecting people to come to you and say, oh, can I buy a necklace? It ain't going to work that way. You have got to get yourself out there so that they can even know about you and know what services you provide, okay, and what products you offer so that they even know if they want to buy from you or not, okay? But I will tell you, once you start revealing and there are people do pop into your lives and see the jewelry, they'll be like, oh, how much is this? Can I buy one? And, I tell them where to find my shopping link and that they're welcome to go look there and see what I have in stock. We can also make money another way is if we don't have the inventory in our hands, the customer can do a home reveal or a drop ship reveal. Okay. And what that is the corporate from the warehouse will mail them their items that they purchase, and then they can reveal them themselves at home. But you still get your 25% commission. So no matter what, as long as they bought it from your website. Okay. So, and of course, when you sign people up, you get bonuses. When you help your reps, your team under you, you help them do well. You of course get extra bonus, money from that as well. Different percentages. Depending on your sales, depends on your bonus as well. There's so many different ways that you make money that it's hard not to make money in this business unless you're just not trying, okay? Or you just don't go live, okay? A lot of people will say, oh, I'm going to go live, and then they don't go live. But they spent all this money on getting ready for the business, doing their background. You spent energy and time, trying to get their background nice and pretty or whatever. But the whole thing is unless you're going live, you're not making money. So it doesn't matter all the other stuff. If it's not income producing, it is a waste of your time. And so many people do that. And so I just say, if you are interested in doing something like this, you got to plunge into it and you got to work hard for it and listen to your mentor, your coach, your sponsor, so that they know how to help you. Okay. What happens sometimes with me is like, I will go to somebody's live, I will support them, help them out, answer any questions they have during their first week of lives, and then give them feedback, constructive feedback. I would say half the people I've done this with have taken it and run with it, and the other half have done nothing to change, and their lives sucked, okay? And they didn't get any sales, and then they said Bomb Party doesn't work, okay? No, it's not that Bomb Party doesn't work and that people don't want Bomb Party. It's that nobody wants to come to your live because it's negative or it's boring. So people tend to blame the MLM versus actually taking accountability for their own actions. Okay. So anyways, everybody, I hope I educated you a little bit about what I do and how fun it is for me and what it's done for my life is being able to, my husband makes half the income he made last year. And with my income, we're completely supplementing that and the difference. And so, it's been a huge asset for us to even be able to pay our bills. Okay. And not wonder, okay, how am I going to pay my electric bill? How am I going to pay my mortgage? We're still able to make all our bills. And, yeah, it might be tighter than it was before, but I'm still growing my business as well. So I am taking home a considerable amount of money per week. I won't lie about that. Everybody is going to make a different amount based on how much effort they give it into it. Okay. And how much they really work at going live and doing sales and doing hosting parties. There's so many different avenues to make money in this. So, not just going live. You can do host parties. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can have them buy from your site and you still get commission off of it. So like whether you have people under you or not, you're still going to make your 25% plus, either your bonus can be either depending on what your sales volume is. It can be, 5%, it can be 8%, or it can be 10%. Okay. It's all depends on what your sales volume is. So you could actually potentially make an additional, on top of your 25%, you could make an additional 10%. So that's 35% profit, okay, on anything that you sell, which is good. It is good, okay? And the great thing is you don't have to pay for the shipping. You can include that in the sale price of the item. And so that you're not taking a hit on the shipping cost-wise either. Yeah, you have to buy your bubble mailers. You have to buy your ring boxes. They have to be shipped in a ring box to protect the jewelry if it's a ring. If it's a necklace or earrings, they just ship like this, okay? They don't have to be put into another box, okay? You put them in a bubble mailer, you print out your label, and ship it off. So I like to put a little note in there, thanking them for their business, and maybe like a little goodie, like a ring pop or a fun stick, or, something small that's not going to melt in the mail, or, potentially break in the mail, and you can buy those at wholesale for a very, very, very cheap price. So very cheap. You don't have to give away the cow to make money. Because if you give away the cow, you're not going to make money, because if you give away everything of your profits through freebies or promotions or stuff, you're going to lose money. So you always have to make sure, no matter what you do to promote yourself out there, it makes financial sense, and your sponsor will be able to tell you yes or no if that's a good idea or not. Or you can feed ideas off of them and see what they think and get their feedback on that. Because obviously, if they've been doing this for a while, they might have some more experience in certain areas than you would be starting out. Okay? Everybody, I hope you have a blessed day. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'm happy to assist, okay? I will be making some more videos about the business and about the jewelry. I just wanted to touch base a little bit about who I am, where I'm from, why I came into this, and that I'm making money, and I'm making money from home, and I have a flexible schedule. I make my own schedule, and that works around my family, taking care of my grandbaby and taking care of my other business until I'm trying to liquidate everything from that right now. So it's kind of time consuming, but, and that, even if you want to just do this part-time and just maybe like bring in a little extra, 500 extra money into your, household a month, you could totally do that. You don't have to work at like a full-time business if you don't want to. You set what your goals are, and then I help you get to that goal, okay? And sometimes our goals change. Sometimes what we want changes. Once we get a little taste of it, we're like, okay, this was phenomenal. Oh, wow, I was able to pay for all my groceries with what I made this month. And wow, maybe let's see if I can make enough money to get me a new car, or let's see if I can make enough money to put down 20% on a home for my family, so that we can actually own a house versus having to pay outrageous rents. So anyways, everybody, if anybody's ever considered doing it, please do watch my other videos that I'm going to be coming out with, so you can learn a little bit more about Bomb Party and what we do as a business. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day.